Welcome to Rita's Kitchen. Today I've decided we're going to make something simple yet very delicious, which is hot tamales. Now, but first thing first in Rita's Kitchen, what must you all do? Wash your hands. First thing you want to do, put a little soap in your hands, wet them up, lather them, go up your arm a bit, back down your hands, in between your fingers, up underneath your nail beds, because what you're trying to do is capture all germs. Then if that don't work for you, if it seems too long, do the happy birthday song, or do 10, 15, or even 20 seconds to do. Clean hands are safe. Okay, now that I'm back, my hands are clean. Let's get started with making these spicy beef hot tamales. First thing you're going to need for this simple yet delicious dish is polenta. Polenta is a grain that's in the cornmeal and grit family, but it's actually much softer and it cooks much more faster. So the next thing you're going to need is a ground beef, which we're going to brown off and season to our flavor palette so it could come through that polenta really well. So I'm going to season it with some garlic powder, a fajita packet, a little cumin. That cumin is nice and raunchy in flavor, and of course the spiciness, the cayenne pepper. So first thing, I want to go over here to my cooking station and get ready to brown off my ground beef to get started with making these tamales. Then I'll show you guys how to make the polenta and what actually goes in there to perk up that flavor. So see you over at the cooking station. Okay, like I told you guys, we were coming over to the cooking station. My ground beef is browning. Now, you guys know how to season your meat and break it down, so you want to make sure it's done. Once it's done, don't forget to do what? Drain that oil off. I am not a big fan of oily food. So what we're going to do now, we're going to actually jump over and I'm going to show you guys how to make this polenta, and it's very simple and easy. So I have about a cup of water because I'm not making a whole bunch of them. I'm making anywhere from 6 to 8, and so I might have to make a little more, but I'm doing enough to show you guys what it looks like and what you guys are looking for. So you want to actually put you some olive oil in your water so your polenta won't be dry. Maybe a couple tablespoons, I would say. Of course, Old Faithful, a little accent, and a little salt. And you don't have to overpower it with salt, because don't forget your meat is nice and seasoned. And back home, when we eat a hot tamale, we actually put hot sauce on them. So factor all that seasoning in, please. So we're going to go ahead and get started with making this polenta. So you want to pour you in probably about maybe a cup. And if it gets too thick, you can always add more water. You can't take water, but you could definitely add. And it only takes anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes for this polenta to actually cook, and it be really done. So just continuously stir it because you don't want any lumps in it, and it don't take long to cook again. So we're going to make sure that's done. And as you see, if my camera guy will come in, as you guys see, it's already looking done. That's how quick this stuff actually cooks. So we're going to let it go for about another 3 to 4 minutes or so, and it's going to be really nice and soft. And I'll meet you guys back over at the cooking station so we can start building our tamales. Okay, so my polenta and my ground beef is done. Now those are all the key factors to your meal. So we're going to get started with actually making these, building these tamales. But I want to let you guys know with that polenta, you want to make sure it's thick enough, almost like a paste, but not as thick as a paste. It still want to be workable, because we're going to actually start spreading it out, and then put the beef inside. So just watch me step by step. Hopefully you'll learn. And a lot of people actually probably prefer to use a pastry bag with piping it out, but I mean this is easy, so I don't think you need all that. And a lot of people actually invest in hot tamale rollers as well. So I mean, to each his own. Or you could just roll it with your hand and have a little bump in it. But as long as it's good, who cares? Okay, so now this is 2.5 inches wide. It's nice and smooth, ready for us to put our beef in there. So you want to make sure you got a nice size spoon to get you some nice meat off in there. So go directly down the middle. And even if some fall off to the sides, that's okay, because the foil and the polenta will protect it, trust me. So, okay, our beef is in there. What you want to do, you want to pull your foil up close together and go down until you actually feel your polenta, but don't press so hard. Then you want to go down along the bottom sides to lock it in, and just do a little tuck job on both sides. That way your polenta and everything is locked in. So now you can just smooth up your sides. So that's what you're looking for right there so far. So now I'm going to take and lay it on its side, and I'm going to go down the top of it like a crease. And this is because I'm not investing in a hot tamale roller. Now you can, or you can actually roll them yourself. So then you just want to roll over, and then you can tuck some more as you go if you feel like it's a little long. I'm a little anal when it comes to things like that. And then that's what you're looking for. That's a hot tamale. All we got to do is steam this baby, and then it's time to open and eat. I'm going to do another one for you guys. And I'm sure after this one, you guys definitely got the big picture. And we're going to steam these boys for about 20 minutes and let them stand for about maybe 10 minutes or so. So when you open it, it is a nice roll and ready to eat. And I'm going to pair this with some nice refried beans on the side. And dinner is light and refreshing. Actually, back home, growing up, actually food trucks are very, very popular today, but I think this was one of the first food trucks out, Wilson's, because this is like little girl memories. And even going off into adulthood, after you be done, you know, drunk a little liquor and you need some food on your stomach, you're going to find you a hot tamale, the 2 for $5, and you won't be disappointed. Hot tamales. So now what we're about to do, we're about to actually steam these off for about 20 minutes. So be back in a sec so I can show you guys the final plate up. Thank you. Okay, hot tamales are on steaming for 20 minutes. Now, for you guys who may not have a actual steamer or a steamer pot at home, don't feel bad. I don't even own one myself. What I did do, I improvised and I actually went to Dollar Tree and found a splash free screen that go over your pot when you're cooking pastas and sauces and stuff like that, and popped it over my skillet, and I'm gonna put a lid on top and let these babies go ahead and do what they do. But don't forget to steam your tamales for at least 20 to 25 minutes. Afterwards, let them stand for at least 10 minutes or more so you can have a nice gel together tamale. Be back with the plate up. Okay, before I do my official pretty plate up, we're gonna open this together and see what actually came out of this and see did it do what it was supposed to do. So let's go. So you want to just open it up the way that you actually wrote it up. Ooh. Now that is a tamale, a tamale. Yes. Spicy beef hot tamale. Voila.